Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're going to be covering another rotation ready deck. This time, Gruul focused on Planeswalkers, because as it turns out, there's enough Planeswalkers that are still going to be around. The thing here, though, I do want to point out two things when you're looking at rotation ready decks. The first, that whatever we put into the deck might change, right? The metagame might change, so there's a chance that some of the cards are not going to be as effective, or we're going to make other decisions. So don't think just because you build this, you won't be making any changes in the future. Additionally, the decks we're going up against are going to get new cards, right? So we might get new cards based on what comes out, and we might want to add them to the list. So while we're looking for as many cards you want to put together or craft right now, that doesn't mean the list will stay the same in the future. Just want to put that out there. But getting into the list, but we're going with 4 Bramble Familiar because this is mana and it's a body later to help us just get something into play if we need to. We do have some Glimpse the Core to help us ramp up. We are playing 1 Iron Crag, just as another 2 mana thing we can play early. We do have some Brotherhoods in, because that's one of the few ways we're going to play to get rid of things. We're playing some Ancient Cornucopia. This card's actually really good here just to gain life every turn. Even if it's just 1 point at a time, that should be plenty. Then we have Sentinel of the Nameless City, and this feels a little off in the list, but it's a 3/4 body, so it can block a bunch of stuff. It can help us get to lands a little bit faster, so it helps our draws out a little bit because of the maps. And it can attack and block. That's actually really, really big here. We have a couple of Tranquil Throwbacks because we still need these against mono red for the time being. Because while we're playing a rotation ready deck, our opponents are not, so we still need to be able to deal with certain things, and gaining some extra life off this isn't terrible. We are playing some Blossoming Tortoise as a way to ramp up, because from 4 mana it can get us to 5, and that's actually pretty big, because then the next turn, if we have an untapped land, it kind of unlocks the bulk of the deck. We're playing 1 O'Hare Chasm, and I thought about this for a bit, and my logic is either we get some stuff off the top, which is great if we connect with it. If it dies, it's kind of like forcing your opponent to waste removal to ramp us up, and that's not terrible either, because then we're already set to cast most of our high-end stuff. But we were talking about Planeswalkers, so Luca gets to hang around, getting to make some 3/3s, but also being some removal. But if Luca sticks, you pay the extra 2, and now you can play all the other stuff above Luca, right? We also have some Chandra, Hope's Beacon. Not really going to copy any spells with this, though I guess we could copy Glimpse the Core. But realistically, this is for removal and for mana to just play multiple things. Or we could go looking for something, but we don't really have much to look for. This is just pumping Chandra and then using her as extra damage. Atali, this lets us get to play some free things. We've all seen this enough. Also, Chandra's mana can give you the ability to flip Atali pretty easily and attack for lethal. And of course, Nissa, because we get to keep making bodies with this and just remove artifacts and enchantments, which is pretty helpful. I did also take the liberties to swap the lands out ahead of time, so the lands here should also be ready for rotation as well. A little bit dicey because we don't know what all's coming in the next set, but this should get us through for now. Now, if this is something you're interested in, be sure at the end of the video, check the description down below. I'll have a link where you can download it. You can put it right into Arena and be ready to go yourself. And that list is going to be over at Moxfield. So if you want to check out a channel sponsor, go set up your stuff over on Moxfield, or just follow me over there and you'll see all the decks as I put them up. But let's go see if ramping into Planeswalkers is still a viable strategy as we move forward. Alright, we're going to keep this, though we do have 2 Chandras. I have 2 ramp spells. Also, we don't really like having 2 Chandras, but I'm hoping having 2 Chandras allows us to get rid of 2 things, then maybe get rid of 2 things, and we can see where that goes. Oh, we're definitely going to want to get rid of 2 things. We might be too slow, though. But we'll see. We can always just find Brotherhoods in, right? That's the option. Oh no, they've got plenty of protective spells now. Yeah, alright. We're not likely to get out of this at this point. I think we're both well aware. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have 6 anyway, so I might as well play this. Even though Glimpse the Core within the deck out, I do like the idea of at least maybe being able to block with Rot Priest, make him waste a card. Or block a Rot Priest. Don't know that we'll get to. Alright, we'll block the 2/2 then. Obviously, they'll save it. Yep. Question is just how many cards. Well, their hand has to be all cards that save stuff, right? Nothing else makes sense here. If it's not, like, what are they keeping in their hand?
This war ends today.
I guess we make it 3, like, just in case, but obviously they're going to save stuff. It's going to be weird if they don't. Yeah, of course. Okay.
Everyone we've lost to Phyrexia.
Awesome. Not attacking us. Love that.
Next time,
And then they play something and... Okay, Slaughter Singer. Okay. We'll try again. Hopefully that last thing's not a protective spell.
No more
We're going to go 3
Time to do
again.
something.
Alright, I guess I could have got away with 2.
You're toast.
Who knew? No, they had another stinger. Dang it. Yep, she did.
Victory is in
Definitely was not planning on another stinger showing up. If I cast this, I don't have enough to activate my land. Alright. Boris, you got it. Alright, well, they saw our creature land, so they're aware of what's up. Oh, nothing else. That's good. Though we need to draw something else helpful here along the way. This is not good. This is very, very bad. I mean, we pseudo-stabilized at 5 poison. It's like the best we could hope for here, really. Yeah, yeah. We'll block this, so we'll have fewer things to block on each of the upcoming turns. Okay, invasion, sure. Interesting choice. I would not have expected that to be in there, but hey. They have us kind of on the ropes right now regardless. So I am going to go ahead and use this. They don't seem to have anything too important there. Let's go ahead and just thin our deck down and hopefully find something else. We'll go ahead and get the mountain. Okay, you're something. Oh, Brotherhood's End would have been nice, wouldn't it? Sure, I guess we'll just take a demolition field. In the turn. The good news is if you can get blockers against these decks, like you've seen, like you can often buy enough time. And we did use, they used 2 Tyvar stands? No, just 1, right? Yeah. So we're likely going to lose something here. Nope, they don't have it. Or they have a protective spell, but not something that kills one of our creatures. So that's good. The way this starts, I mean, we're still close to dead, right? If they get another venerated, this guy, venerated Rot Priest, we could be in trouble. Okay, that helps. Let's attack. Okay, we didn't really particularly want those cards that flip, so that actually didn't hurt that bad. Only thing we've lost to this point really is a Bramble Familiar that would have been nice. Alright. I'm assuming you can save one of these. Which will likely just be the Stinger, I'm assuming. No. Well, that's intriguing. Huh. Uh-oh. Do they have Boseiju? Terra Sunder. Wow. Oh, wait. They can only Terra Sunder an artifact. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. I was thinking if they had black mana, they could have got rid of our creature land. But yeah, they just gave up. All right, let's keep it. Skeletons. All right. Come on, something playable next turn. Because otherwise, we're going to be very far behind. I wouldn't mind a Cornucopia, though. Cornucopia into Ironcrag into Atali would be pretty sweet. It's probably our best option, to be honest. Like, okay. Hey, we did find a Cornucopia. Sweet. So we'll go Cornucopia into Ironcrag. We don't actually get to gain any life off of it because it's colorless. But that is more than fine. Alright. Corpses of the Lost? This is a vampire, not a skeleton, right? Yeah. Okay. Maybe it's not Corpses of the Lost. All I was thinking was like, please don't make us discard the Atali. Because that's all we have. Alright, let's hope for the best here. Come on, be some good things. Oh, another Cornucopia. Oh, it was Bramble Familiar. Alright, we will murder. Probably going to murder this guy. And then I'm going to just backside, or front side. Well, I guess we'll take this duder. Alright. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Not quite enough for a Atali, but we're close. Oh, that's not going to happen. Nope, we just have a Blossoming Tortoise, friend. I noticed the black decks on the play queue play a lot of discard, which is not necessarily something you see on the ladder. Very interesting that that dynamic exists. And if you attack, I'm blocking. I'll just get drained for 2. It's like, yeah, you bring it, I'm going for it. Alright, we'll take that action, gain a life. Get a land back, probably this. Then I'm going to go ahead and play this so that we have the option to discard something next turn. 1, 2, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would still need to draw a land. So I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah. No attacks, because I don't want to have to put the familiar at risk here. So I need to draw something I can discard or just discard this tortoise, and we're fine. Assuming we actually get to keep the familiar, which we may not, because they might just have, like, cut down or something here. Okay. They're not doing anything. Well, that's peculiar. Alright, I mean, I guess we just pass this in. I mean, because I'm guaranteed to get the Atali, whereas, like, I may not get Atali if I use the Bramble Familiar. And I can still return the Bramble Familiar if they have some type of sweeper or whatever here. Save the removal for a big dinosaur? I would completely understand. Ooh, we got a Chandra. And we got this guy. Not that we really need that guy. We're just going to hit this with a quick little -2.
Like you is kind of my thing.
And then we'll attack. You got it, fam. All yours. Ooh, lost a lot of good stuff there, though. All right. I feel like sweeper incoming. So we're probably going to be back on Bramble Familiar Chandra shenanigans. Nope, just a Gissa. That's if we have something die, they get it with the decayed thing. All right. Seems good. I mean, here I think we're just going to flip a Tali and attack in. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I could minus Chandra, but that doesn't... I mean, I guess. We could just flip a Tali. Yeah, we might as well just minus Chandra. For one.
You're toast.
Doesn't really matter. That's game either way. Yeah. Got the double kill. Okay, before we get into playing the ladder games, I actually was thinking about a few cards that we could actually play in here that might have a little more value. Namely, something like Roxanne, I think is actually kind of cool. Get a 4/3 body, possibly kill something for 2 damage, and then we have the artifact that could produce more mana, right? Like, this is actually pretty good, and probably better for us than O'Hare Chasm, to be honest. Like, that might be better in that spot. So I was trying to think of, like, what other things could we draw that could do some damage, maybe help us kill some stuff. Like, this is actually pretty strong here, so I'm kind of feeling that. I don't mind making that change here. I think this is actually pretty good. I might even be willing to cut a Nissa for one of those as well, because Nissa's more of just a late game finisher, make some bodies. I know we're playing around Planeswalkers, but, you know, Roxanne's actually pretty legit. There's also another interesting thing that if we wanted another finisher, we could go with World Soul's Rage, right? This is another one where if we're already putting lands in the graveyard with like Tortoise or whatever, like World Soul's Rage something for a couple of points, and then boom, have our big Planeswalker, right? Like, that's another option. So, not sure if it's the way to go, but it's at least an option, something to consider that we should keep in mind as we play through these games, because it could be another realistic option. But I think this is mostly fine for now with that change with Roxanne. I think we'll go ahead and just move on, play with these. We'll play 1 or 2 more in the play queue, and then we'll play some on the ladder. Man, you know what? I haven't really used this Racer's Ring to draw yet. I think I'm gonna mulligan, though. Alright, we got a Bramble Familiar, we got a Cornucopia. Ooh, this is tough. I'm gonna keep Brotherhoods in just because I don't know what we're up against yet. But I definitely want these, right? We got to keep our ramp parts. Not ramparts, that's different. That's like national anthem stuff. Ugh. Damn. I didn't want to do this, but like, do I have to? I have to Brotherhoods in now, or I may not ever be able to kill this stupid thing. All right, we might as well attack first. I didn't think they'd block there. All right. I mean, I hate it, but I mean, we don't have many ways to kill that once it gets going. And we were right. Look. All right, we're going to keep it. Opponent is on dinosaurs, and there is not a lot we can do to dinosaurs. Especially on the draw. This is going to be a problem. Let's go ahead and get land here. I mean, I guess there's a world we might be able to Brotherhoods in like the 5/3. If that's what they have. Oh, I thought for a second they might be trying to besiege you our land the way they were looking. Yep, Topiary Stomper does work. Oh, you were so close to being good. The problem is, I have to run this out in the event they don't have things we can kill with Brotherhoods in, but, like, obviously we would like to. Wait. Outcaster Trailblazer and Obliterating Bolt. Okay, that turn went nothing like I expected was going to happen. Okay. Alright, there's another land, so we'll have 6 next turn. Alright, that gets them 6 right here. Yep. And that'll do it. GG's. So they're not even really playing dinos. Alright, got it. Yeah, this makes sense. This at least feels easy because there's not a ton of decisions to make with this hand here. I think we just get the Tortoise, hopefully get a land, and then we'll just see what happens from there. Realm Speaker, still going to be around for a bit. Oh, we barely got one, but we did lose an Atali in that process. Which is tough. Alyssa, you got it. Okay, a backup Atali, kind of nice here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just do this. Put a counter here. Don't really need another Tortoise. Alright. Now we're not blocking. They're just gonna get to Glissa and do whatever they want here. That's fine. I'm genuinely hoping just to get a removal spell off of their library to kill Glissa. But if we were to even hit Brotherhoods in, that's fine too. Wouldn't be too upset about that. That would be great for us, honestly. Or I was literally about to say if we hit Chandra, but I was thinking off of Atali. But yeah, this works too.
No more watching.
1, 2,
It's time
3.
to do something.
All right. Love to see that.
You're toast.
Actually not going to attack with Tortoise so I can focus on trying to keep Chandra alive here. Roll back, sure. You can stay. Obliterator, sure. We're going to fight something? We are not fighting something. All right. Let's see if we get a removal spell off of their library. That would be the hopes. Got a Bronco. Do I want to play Brotherhoods in? Probably not. Alright. Pass the turn. So all they have to do is fight Atali and we're toast here. I can just queue up the GGs. Nope. That is not it. That's just a Gold Vein Hydra. Alright, so things get kind of interesting here. Because we can minus Chandra. Nope. And we can plus Atali. Wow. Alright. If I do that, I have to get rid of 5 things. But probably still worth it. Why can I not transform a Tali? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I'm one short. I thought I had 10. That's why. Well, that's stupid. Very idiotic of me. Alright. We just attack with this. I mean, they have to block. Sure, we just get to eat everything? Sounds great. Yeah. You can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, Tortoise gets some back anyway. Yeah, another Obliterator probably isn't going to cut it here. Because now I can just minus Chandra and get rid of 2 things and then just go after the opponent. Never mind, they found a Hydra. So what's our play now? How many cards do I have left? 38. If I were to kill this and this, they have to block this. This tramples for 6, and that's 8. That's 14. Doesn't kill them, but it's close. Alright, I think we do it. I'll just get some extra permanents in play. Sure. Alright. If I minus 5, though, that's actually the right play. What was I thinking? 'Cause I'm gonna get rid of 5 things anyway. And then they block, take that. Or they block this at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, it's only 15? Hold on. 7 and 8 is 15. Yeah, that math still checks the same. That's unfortunate. Alright, I think we still do it. Or we could just hit them for 5? No. Let's just go 5. Here and here. We'll just get rid of some lands. Would have been better to attack first and then be able to get rid of like maps and stuff, but I don't think we're gonna lose from him here either way. Yeah. What's funny is when I was doing the math, I was thinking there were going to be 2 blockers. I was focused on killing the Obliterator, totally forgetting I was going to get rid of the other creature until I activated Chandra. Like, I knew I was going to kill. It was weird. You just tunnel vision on a creature, basically. If you were wondering what all that math nonsense was about, I was just being stupid. Let's keep this. Opponent has a really dark name, Bubonic City. Also haven't drawn, what's her name, Roxanne yet. I mean, she may not be the best thing. Probably should be looking for, I don't know, some type of dragon or something, but we'll see. Alright. Get in here with this lucky merfolk. Go ahead and try to plus up. Alright, more land ain't the worst thing here. Old Rutstein, sure. Oh, funny. I was just saying I hadn't drawn Roxanne, and then she shows up. Alright, well, we're attacking. Oh, please block. Got it. Alright, that's what we want. That's what you like to see. Roxanne's 2 points coming in clutch here. Then we get to go max value Nissa next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, these tap for more. So we should have plenty here. Oh, they're doing some graveyard shenanigans. I should have known. Alright. You got it. I tried playing with Prowler. I've seen some other people do it, and they seem to like it. But, man, I've had such bad luck with that card, personally. Yeah, you got it. I kind of want to Brotherhood's in and get rid of Roxanne, but let's go ahead and attack all first. Go ahead and kill this knucklehead. Alright, play a land. Then we'll just go max value on Nissa. Oh, I did my math wrong. I have a land left over. Look at that. Alright, didn't even need it. Ooh, okay. Let's try it. Let's try it. This is definitely a bit of a gamble. But I'm hoping we get something playable after the Iron Crag. We'll just see how things go from there. No, that sucks for us. A lot, actually. Probably one of the worst things that could have happened here. Oh, they actually took our creature. That's actually not a bad idea. Alright, they don't know our new land situation, so I'm going to hold on to the other red since they don't know it exists. Let them attack here. Probably have another bat. No, they don't. Wow, okay. So if I play this, that's 5. We'll have 6, so then we can just Chandra next turn. So let's go ahead and Roxanne. Probably taking out the bat. Decline, because we want that for actual mana. Tiny Bones can't really steal Roxanne, so if they kill Roxanne, we don't care. And then whatever they play next turn, we're just set up for Atali. I mean, not Atali, but Chandra. Well, didn't have to worry about it. Actually, I stand corrected. Oh, no, this land would have come into play tap, so we would have had to Chandra, then Atali. But either way, opponent looks like they got stuck on land. Let's keep it. I mean, I sort of feel like if we get the hands that just have ramp action, we kind of just got to go with it, you know? So here, I think we Iron Crag. Actually, no, I'm just going to get the land first. And then we can Cornucopia, Iron Crag, Atali. Someone's got a lot of blink shenanigans going on, so we're going to need our Atali to hit real strong when it happens. Alright. Next turn is it. A turn, what is that, 4 Atali? Ooh, Investigator. That sucks. We're going to get rid of this, though. Alright, come on, Atali. Big money. Oh, that's not bad either for a future turn. No whammies. Come on. Be strong, friend. Be strong. Oh, perfect. Perfect. We will, yeah, we'll hit that Brotherhood's in. Why not? Might as well take this. It'll keep it out of their graveyard. Maybe eventually we can turn it into something. We just have to craft with a creature. So, yeah, we could do that. We got mana. Oh, Atali's going to run wild. Got him. Well, you know we can't keep this one. Oh, man. Ooh, I'm going to keep and hope for the best. Oh, this has potential to be real bad. Only good news here is we have a Brotherhood's in hand. But if we don't get to a third land... Actually, really, we'd probably like a ramp thing here. And then Brotherhood's in next turn. And then figure out whatever we need from there. Picnic runner. Oh, we might just be dead next turn. Hell. Alright, well, this is kind of it. Like, we didn't draw lands. We've seen 3 lands in however many cards that is. 14, 15, 16, 17 cards. Alright, well, that's a bunch. Yep. All right, we go all the way down to 7. Literally need an untapped land or nothing. All right, we're dead. That one was easy. Just didn't draw land that time. Okay, I'm going to mulligan this. I feel like we could do better. Not sure if this is significantly better, but hey, at least it's functional. Sometimes you take that over the alternative. All right. I guess here I got to take Cornucopia so I can cast Roxanne next turn. You know what's also funny? If you tap Cornucopia when you have Roxanne, you get 2 mana. Also, Roxanne allows us to get 2 life off of our Cornucopia. Also good.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when I'm tired of your secrets.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunate, but I think we got to do this. Question is, do we kill the creature? Nah. Much as I want to, I can't. Gonna hold on to this mountain just in case they kill our creature and just make us discard, because that's very possible here. Nope, they're making a sacrifice instead.
I've always hated.
Then let's just draw another Roxanne. Okay, well, deck didn't think that was a great idea. How are we what are we looking to do here? I'm playing it overly cautious here because I didn't want to activate my creature land, not really knowing if they have any more removal. All right, well, that'll work. She gone. Fortunately, I don't have a way to get stuff out of my graveyard anyway. Now, the scary thing is, can they use that much mana? Because if so, we could be really hurting. All right, fair. Excellent, we both discard.
We all have things we don't.
I don't hate that because I feel like we have better top decks. Just having just bigger Planeswalkers and Atalis and stuff, so... Though they could have something like Aclazats, and that would be a little tough. So we do have to respect that. I mean, they already knew we had this, so we're not surprising anybody. Is there a way I could tap this? And this? No. Still only leaves 4 up. I was wondering if there's a way I could attack with my land too, but there's not. So we'll just deal 3. All right.
I'll be back.
End the turn.
Friends.
They held on to a Glissa. Smart, opponent. Smart, smart, smart. Man, I need a Planeswalker. I need an Atali. What are we doing? Come on, deck. We need to hit one of our big hitters. A couple of them would be nice, actually. Yep. All right, Trespassers. Chandra would not be the best thing here yet, because we wouldn't be able to kill the Graveyard Trespasser. So we need something... Yeah, you'll do, I guess. You know this means we're going to flip 3 in a row, right? Of the things we actually want. 2 out of 3. Still rough. Dang it. Oh, that's not good. And they had a quality card in hand. Whew. Tough, 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 tough. All right. It is what it is. I mean, we still have possible outs, but we got to get to them right now. And we only have one Brotherhood's End left. All right. Hopefully you hit something good, friend. Oh, that wasn't good. Oh, actually, that was something I thought that was the other card. Yes, we will take both of these, actually. And I'm going to go here. Got another Atali. Let's go for it. Get another shot at it. Terra Sunder and Cornucopia. I can pay the kicker. So, I mean, that works. That's a random situation, but we'll take it. Yeah, we're going max value Atali here, I think. Yep. Can I just pay for all that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. I can't, actually. All right. Well, we'll take some damage then. Might as well play this. So I'll have one more thing I can get rid of. Feel free to block these, friend. I will gladly get rid of 5 things. 1, 2, that's a Merrick's. Maybe we don't get rid of that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get rid of the 4. Actually, you know what? Let's just get rid of this. I don't see the opponent coming back from this. They could exile Atali, actually. That works, but we have Indestructible, so we don't care. Sure. You got it. We'll activate this. Yep, that'll do it. Okay, so while this works, a little bit torn because we only got to play against one mono red deck, and I just got stuck on 2 lands, so we couldn't really do anything there. So I don't know if this holds up against that. I feel like it can. Again, we probably have to hit a Brotherhood's End or get an early Cornucopia so we can gain some life or whatever. But, you know, Luca makes blockers and can kill things. Actually, I don't think we resolved maybe one Luca this video. But Roxanne lets us pick some stuff off. You know, there's some options there. Actually, as it turns out, I don't even know how much we needed the Nissa, but it wasn't bad. Opponent scooped to Nissa, so that's always nice. One thing I will say, though, is if you don't have some of the cards, I think a reasonable replacement here would be something like Spinewood's Armadillo. Especially if you're still worried about the mono-red matchup and you want to play this in between now and then. Getting that extra 3 life and making sure you can hit your drops is pretty good. So this is something else to consider. One thing I would say, though, is if you go the extra mile to go ahead and put in the Armadillo, it is reasonable to say that you could replace the Tortoise with some other 4-mana thing. So the question then becomes, what other 4-mana thing? There are some circumstances where you could say Bristlebud Farmer. So maybe if you want to dig for things, you want a big 5/5. Colossal Dactyl, if you want to be able to block the slick shots, I think that's reasonable. So there are options here if you're looking to play something there. I mean, even Hulking Raptor just straight up ramps. So if you don't want to, you know, this actually does have Ward as well. So if you just want to play Raptor over Tortoise, and you already have Raptors from maybe playing a dinosaur deck, then sure, I think this is totally reasonable. But that's probably the only major changes there. Though, amusingly, one of the things that is a problem for this deck is actually discard. So if you had some Obstinate Balos and you were worried about seeing a lot of discard stuff, this is kind of funny. Especially if your opponent plays like an early, like the enchantment that makes you discard a card, lose 2 life. Like, you just get an Obstinate Baloth, right? Like, that's a real thing. So this could also be an option if you're worried about it. Matter of fact, I kind of like this as an option, right? It works against mono red being a 4/4 and getting 4 life, and it also can just get you a free 4/4. But Tortoise does ramp us and keep us on what we're doing. So those are just some things to think about. So I would say Obstinate Baloth, if you're looking for filler for some things. Hulking Raptor, just if you want to keep having the ramp. Probably Colossal Dactyl, also being a reasonable option against Mono Red, if you're looking to go that route. 5 toughness is also nothing to sneeze at either, and it does have trample. So those are the things, if you're looking for some budget options, like I said, Colossal Dactyl and the Obstinate Baloth. If you want to just replace with something else that's a rare that you happen to have, I think Hulking Raptor is the option. Or you can go with Spinewood's Armadillo just to gain the life that way and still ramp. So I think those are all reasonable options you could play here. As for the deck itself, we're going to go with 4 Bramble Familiar, 4 Glimpse the Core, 1 Iron Crag, 3 Brotherhood's End. Could also be a 4th one of these. I think that's reasonable if you think you're going to be still playing against a lot of the Boros tokens. This could make a lot of sense. Ancient Cornucopia, we have 2 of those. We have 4 Sentinel of the Nameless City, 2 Tranquil Frillback. A little bit underwhelming, I'm not going to lie, on the Frillback. Didn't do as much as I wanted to do. The 4 life was nice. You know, occasionally get to destroy an artifact or enchantment. It's cool, but 50-50 on if I like this card in the list or not. 4 Blossoming Tortoise, 2 Luca, 2 Roxanne, 2 Chandra, 3 Atali, 2 Nissa Ascendant Animus, 3 Mountain, 7 Forest, 4 Carplusion Forest, 2 Racer's Ring, which I didn't draw at all with Racer's Ring. I was tapping out a lot to just do things. And I think there was a turn where I could have drawn with Racer's Ring and didn't when I was stuck. So that's a thing. Remember that card's in here. 4 Restless Ridgeline, 4 Rockfall Vale, and 2 Demolition Field. But yeah, a lot of people are trying to have rotation ready stuff so you have things that you can build on when the next set comes out. Because Bloom Burrow looks sweet. But in the meantime, if you want a team or list that does some sweet stuff with Smuggler Surprise, check out the next video. So that's all I have for now. We'll see you next time.